Good afternoon, guys. It is a superb Monday. Yeah, Monday afternoon. Well, early Monday evening, actually. This blog is about somebody on the radio that I used to listen to religiously when I was a teenager. And I would be very interested in comments from other people who have heard this bloke. He's still on the radio, but does a very much different show. The guy's called Nick Abbot, and I used to be a regular caller on his show years ago, and he had, in my opinion, one of the best talk shows I had ever heard on UK radio. He's still there at the moment. I'll come on to that in a minute. But I used to think to myself, if I ever get to do a talk show, or I'm ever asked to do a talk show, I would take my pure inspiration from this guy. Because he didn't do serious topics at all. He would come on the air, usually, and he'd be talking to his producers, he'd be talking to his other on-air staff, or whatever, or he'd pick some funny articles out of the paper and read them out. Usually he'd come, or his party piece, for want of a better word, seemed to be technical problems in the studios. This has gone wrong. Why isn't that fader working? I've lost, because he used to play sound effects. I've lost all my sound effects. Where the hell are the sound effects? And it was, I mean, looking back now, I think some of it may have been staged. You know, I'm not saying it all was staged. I'm saying I think some of it was. I don't know. Anyway, back onto the point. And it was a fun listen, because you didn't know what people were going to phone in about. And it was, you know, it could be show business, or what the last film they watched at the cinema. He had a few regular callers. I think one of my favourites was a woman called Elizabeth from Cheddar. Bless her, because I actually think she's got mental health problems. Because if you listen to the calls, and rather sadly, she was featured recently on a video promoting Hoax 999 calls, where she actually did phone 999 to ask what year the internet started. But on Nick Abbott's show, she was very much a legend. And all that was great. But getting to his show now, he's on a radio station now called LBC. And he still has his sound effects and his funny moments, but it's become much more topic driven than it used to be. And the problem is, he seems to have got himself stuck in this topic loop. If it's not Brexit, it's Donald Trump. And if it's not Donald Trump and Donald Trump's antics, it's Brexit. And, you know, if you listen for long enough, you enjoy it. But it seems like he's trying to go for the shock jock, let's see how much we can piss people off sort of attitude now. Which is like, yeah, far out from what he used to do. I mean, somebody posted a vlog saying, Nick Abbott, and then in quotes, nasty piece of work. I don't believe that at all. I just think he's trying to be funny and shocking. Only he's going about it all in a sort of, you know, haphazard way. You know, I'd support anyone who says bring the old Nick Abbott back that we all used to love from the 90s and the early 2000s. But I don't think his shows now is all that bad. I think it would be better if he varied his topics and let people call in about other things like he used to do. But nasty piece of work, I think that's a bit strong. You know, a lot of it comes under LBC's management problems as well. They have, you know, they've changed, was it Chrysalis Radio they used to be? Now it's Global. And so they got rid of a lot of tongue-in-cheek presenters, unfortunately. But anyway, so what do you think? Tell us. Comment. That'd be fantastic to hear from you on this. If you've ever listened to the guy, tell me what you think. If you've listened to him in the past, tell me what you think. Check him out if you want for yourselves, Friday and Saturday on LBC Radio between 10 and 1. At 10 o'clock at night till 1 in the morning. And tell us what you think. Okay, thanks for that, guys. Bye for now.